Hello everybody, this is the Green. Today is February the 16th, 2021. And this is the time right now, today, and the temperature inside the garage, as you can see. And we were off grid for a whole day, for 26 hours. Now we're back online, we're back on the grid. As you can see, indicated by these lights right here, the indicator lights, and we switch back. And I have got my solar on right now, as you can see, and charge controller and the wind turbine is producing this power. Right now, they're keeping the charge in the batteries because we were off grid for all that time, running just off the battery. All these rolling outages we had in Houston and Texas, this was the necessity to go off grid, And thanks to my batteries I have, these and the 16 in the battery box. And I had this on standby, my lithiums, just in case. All I had to do is just connect this cable right here, and we can go much longer. But I just can't wait until I get at least 3 more sets, though. Then I'm ready to go switch from lead acid to lithium. And thanks to the Arctic blast we had yesterday, and we had all the power we need to run this house for all this time. Most of the time the wind turbine was doing the job keeping the batteries charged, when the solar panels wasn't available, And here's the reading on my FlexMax 80. It's keeping the batteries charged up. Open this right here. We still got ice everywhere outside, and I really call this the winter storm Harvey. That's what I call it. It's so great to have such a solar system, because you never know when these outages may occur. SHTF situation. Or just want to save an electric bill. This is always ready to go anytime and at will. Keeping our appliances running, the refrigerator, deep freezer. We couldn't really use the dry, can't use the dryer. So I'm so happy to invest on such a system. Oh yeah, today is Monday. This is the time right here. And the temperature inside this garage. We've been out of power since early this morning or something. I happen to be running off of my inverter right here, running off grid. I got my solar on, had to go in the backyard and clean the snow off my solar panels. I got on one array of solar panels, the back row array. I can't turn on both. I turn on both arrays up here, then the breaker got on trip. It did it several times. Right. And the wind turbine is spinning also, as you can see right there. They're all coming down, keep the batteries charged, because we might need this for all night or sun, because they're talking about we might not have any power until after Tuesday or something, though, when the weather gets better. And keeping these charged over here, these 4, and the 16 charged in my battery box, as you can see. And if push comes to shove, I might have to hook these babies up. And these are fully charged at 29 volts. Probably went down some because it's cold in here, but if push comes to shove, I might have to hook these up. This winter warning and this winter advisory we've been getting taking a toll on us in Houston, Texas, and across Texas and all that. And they're talking about we're supposed to have another system coming in Wednesday or something, dog. But don't know how it's gonna be like, dog. So we're staying bonded up, trying to conserve power and hopefully get through this, you know. Hello, this is Cedric Green, and today is February the 16th, 2021, Tuesday. And we had a Arctic blast wave came in through here from Sunday to yesterday evening, you know. And here's all the scenes from that time when we had to go off the grid and everything. Hope you enjoy. Oh yeah, today is Monday. It's after 1 p.m. and guess what? The neighborhood lights went out, but we still got power. I went on and turned my power on. Cause they say we're gonna have some power outage, and we're just having one right now. So thank God my system is up and I have it on. But right now the power is off. The whole neighborhood, but we still got power. As you can see, the power is off in the whole neighborhood. Maybe some other parts of Houston nearby here too. But at least I went on and turned my power on. So we got snow everywhere. We got this wintry advisory going on, and we're gonna have some power outages. Like I said, you've already got one right now, but my solar is on. Look at my baby up there. My wind turbine is the only thing that's producing power to keep me charging my batteries to run this solar system. All right, got my power on. We got a power outage. I turned my power on, and here's the inverter hall monitor right here, and we got snow everywhere and outside. This is what we got right now in the batteries, 24.6 volts in the batteries, and supplying the house to 27 to 30 volts. 18% is on right now. As long as that wind turbine outside keeps turning, it keeps charging the batteries. But we got to keep using less power as usual. Conserve this power because we don't know how long this is gonna last during this severe snow event here in Houston, Texas. It's so good to have a solar system. We can run our central heat, though, you know, all off the solar system to keep warm. All right. As you see right now, I got my solar on right now. It's time. 2:12 a.m. Monday morning. And it's the temperature inside the garage right now. And we lost power at about 2 o'clock, but 13 minutes ago, but 2 o'clock. I just came in here and turned my power on. Yes. Hit the transfer switch, whop. Wham bam, here we go. Running off of backup power, solar power off the grid right now. We don't know how long this is gonna last. You can see because these indicator lights right here, they only light when we're getting power from the pole, but since we lost power, they're gonna remain off. Don't know how long, but as long as this wind turbine right here keep supplying power to put the charge in the batteries, we'll be all right though. That's the only thing I had on all this time to keep the charge in the batteries. Oh, you can see right now it's peaking right now on the meters. It's putting charge in the batteries. Check this out. Right here in Houston, Texas, 100 clock. I already got 24.7 volts in the battery bank. And right here, this is going in an inverter, 24.7. right now. 24.8, 24.9. It's how many watts coming out the inverter to go throughout the house. This is how much we got in the batteries right now. Alright, 24.6 volts. It should hold like that all night long until daytime, until get some solar power from the solar panels in. If the snow melts off the solar panels tomorrow enough to keep on the charging the batteries, more charging the battery, it depends though. And but most of the time, this is my builder in the wind right here. My wind turbine is going to be the only one right now to get most of the batteries charged. Both the 16 in this battery box and these 4 on the side right here. So they are hooked up to this right here on the bus bars. And they're all supplying the power to run this house, since the lights are out, indicating by these lights right here. The only lights when we're getting power from the pole. Oh, the power came back on just now. Oh man, that is a miracle. We're right back on. So I can do the honors. Here we go. Right now we're back on the grid. We're back on the grid. It just turned the power back on. Oh yeah, we're back on the grid right now. Thanks to the Lord. Oh man, but it could happen again, but best to stay prepared and all that. Okay, right now I got the charger on to fully charge these batteries again. Since the power got restored, I can see about the indicators right now getting the power from the pole. Charging up the batteries, and I got both the breakers on. I still have switched it on back over to off-grid power, but AC to charge the batteries is going through the inverter throughout the house now. You know, so if the lights go off again, then the automatic transfer switch in my inverter will be activated, and it's going to switch over automatically. That's one great thing about having an off-grid system in your house. Oh yeah, as you can see now, the lights are back on in the neighborhood again. And we got this snowstorm going on down right here in Houston, in Harvey, Houston, in my neighborhood. But the lights went off again. I had to come in here and turn the power back on my inverter. It didn't switch over like it's supposed to, so I don't know what happened. The lights went off again, so I guess I keep the inverter on even with when they restore the power in that neighborhood, so we can still have power. At least I put some power back in the batteries, as you can see. I don't know why the lights are blinking like that, so this is what we got right now. Oh yeah, today is Monday, February 15, 2021, and this is the time right now, 7:49 a.m. We've been experiencing power outaging, but guess what? We still on, we still running. I got my system running. As you can see, it's the power on the batteries and everything. Keep getting these rolling power outages. Our power is off, indicating by these grid power lights right here. But we are on and running. Just have to be careful what we be running and stuff to conserve power. I might have to find a way to get the snow off the solar panels so I can use the solar. All right. Alright, as you can see outside right now, my wind turbines producing power and my solar panels are producing power, keep my batteries charged. As you can see right now, on this day and age, we still got patches of ice and stuff melting and around in the corner, around the fence, and other people's houses that's left of the Arctic blast, the Arctic Harvey blast. Got our power back, as you can see. Transformer on the pole. But before then, this was our only survivor right here, my off-grid system. It served us well. It kept us going. Remember, didn't have no city power. Remember, we were off grid when the lights went out. I'm so proud it kept us going. Still be able to run the heat, watch TV, and keep our phones and stuff charged, and maybe use the microwave at times or two, you know, during the daytime when the sun was shining, you know, so it was great. So now the power's back on, and I'm using this power right now to recharge all the batteries and get ready for next time we might need it again. Or just turn on that wheel to save money on the electric bill.